Mike, you have to be used to guys getting injured during games or drills, but I'm guessing guys dropping a weight bar on their face during a workout like Hunter Strickland did, that's probably a new one for you. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, well, when you're around long enough in this game, you'll see guys do all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, that's probably a new one, and good for him that he at least he got hurt doing something that was baseball related. It was in the care of our training staff and our weight staff, but just a freak accident that a cable on one of the machines broke and it snapped in the way, whacked him in the nose.
Oh, that's terrible.
We were wondering how that happened.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, he's a tough nut though. He went there and came back from the doctor with a patch on his nose and deemed himself ready to pitch. And I think that his attitude and makeup, I think, is kind of what this bullpen is all about. So I think he'll be fine.
All right, so let's talk about Scherzer. So Max returns on Thursday. Two questions. Are we going public sort of with his pitch count? How deep is he going to be allowed to go? And then where does this leave Fetty now? Is it obviously I assume he's just going to be moved to the bullpen? What kind of work is he going to get?
Well, Max is, he's scheduled to pitch Thursday, and there's no hard pitch count on him. Davey will look at it, Max will look at it and do with him as they see fit. He's certainly not going to. We're certainly not to go deep into a ball game his first time out, and I think that we'll err on the side of caution, even if we have to tie Max up and move him, remove him physically from the game,
right.
which sometimes has to happen. But again, his first time back, we have to stair step him and build him up to pitch deep into games like he's used to doing, those 115, pitch type of starts. But that won't happen right out of the chute.
And what about Fetty? What's his role?
Fetty, Fetty he'll remain on the big league club. He gives us great length in the bullpen. He gives us good stuff out of the bullpen. If he's pitching out of the bullpen with the comebacker off Joe Ross's leg, we're going to see how he progresses and if Joe were unable to make his next start, then Eric would fold into that start. And it's good to have six starters that you feel really, really comfortable with. We're blessed, I think, here with that. And Joe or Eric are going to be kind of big-time hybrids for us, either a long man in the bullpen or making that start in the fifth starter role. So it's good to have those good young arms that you can rely on.
Speaking of young arms, I wanted to get your take on the Nathan Patterson story, feel-good story, the kid who just on a lark, I guess, was throwing on a radar gun, and the A's signed him, and they gave him a minor league contract, and he struck out the side in his first appearance. What do you make of that?
I'll tell you what, those are dreams of a scout to be driving on the road and seeing this thing happen, and you get a guy and he's a success story. Those are great stories. I love those kind of stories where a guy out of nowhere takes a snowball and throws it, and somebody notices it, and or at a county fair throws it, lights up the gun, and if this guy makes it to the big leagues, this will be a movie that I'll go see. So.
Well, Mike, maybe Tim F. from Forest Park is that next story. He's banking on the cycle tonight with Burker and Herbert Bank. Tim's already taking home a $100 gift card, but if any Washington baseball player hits for the cycle during tonight's game, he'll also take home $100,000, courtesy of Burke and Herbert Bank. Enter for your chance to bank on the cycle during next Wednesday's game. Details at thefandc.com/contest. Enjoy Pittsburgh, and we will talk to you again soon, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Okay, Paul.
Talk to you soon.